Sometime at the end of last year, Transjakarta got a bunch of high-floor electric buses. Let's review all of them and in typical Shindo Ride fashion, rank them all in a tier list. Here's the thing, we're gonna grab the old tier list that has all of Transjakarta's buses, and having to share a tier list with leaky Damri Hino buses and rattly mini Trans buses means that basically all of them are gonna get A tier. So to make things interesting, we're gonna split A tier into A plus and A minus. Anyway, back to the buses. This is the Golden Dragon Pivot E12. Personally, I found them in lines 1, 6, 6A, and 6V, though they have been spotted in Corridor 8 as well. With 90 buses, this is the most common of the high-floor electric buses. While overall pretty sleek, I'm not a big fan of the small headlights, and I think the interior feels a bit too sterile, giving it an almost doctor's office vibes. The doors take around 6 seconds to open and 8 to close. Which is a bit slow, but there are worse offenders in this video. So, A-. It's still a good bus, but when you're rating 4 similar vehicles, you gotta be a bit picky. Next we have Skywells operated by Damri. Personally, I found them in corridors 2, 4, 5, and 6, and there's 60 of them. I think this has a better looking rear end with those thin rectangular headlights to complement this fridge-shaped bus. Because yes, even though all of them look like refrigerators and feel like one on the insides, this is the most fridge-looking of the fridges. The dark headlights help make it look like the whole thing is a single light, improving looks, though the interior is still a bit boring. Unfortunately, the doors take 9 seconds to open and 8 seconds to close, which is the longest in this entire video. This is a problem because when you have 10-15 shelters to go, every excess second the doors take to open starts to add up and drag down the bus's average speed. A-. Next, and still with Damri, we have Chongtong, found mainly in Corridor 2, and there's 30 of them. It's stylish on the outside with black trim and the more angled lights. The interior has wood-looking floors, orange-colored priority seats, and the display that feels like it's taken from a high-speed train. Doors are, at least compared to the buses in this video, slightly above average in speed, taking 7 seconds to open and 6 to close. And listen to this engine note. Also, unlike other buses that produce beeps to warn pedestrians, they opted out for a bell sound instead, like a train or tram. Actually, since I can't find anything wrong with this bus and it's far from boring, it's going straight to S tier. Lastly, we have the BYD D9, operated by Sinarjaya with 20 buses, the newest operator of Transjakarta and mainly found in corridors 10 and 14. First of all, it doesn't even look like an EV, and the interior looks like all the regular non-EV 2-door buses. But at least it has the wood-looking floors. Doors are a bit on the slower side though, taking 7 seconds to open and close. A+.